Skip it up and that up. PC gamers and game developers are blaming the dated current generation of consoles for the lack of innovation when it comes to games in the market. They're saying that due to the fact that the consoles are so old and the hardware has so many limitations that they can't innovate. That's why there's so many turd brown first-person shooters and so many action games and so many sequels, and we're not seeing new IPs. They're blaming the hardware, saying it's the hardware's fault. Well, I have a list here of games. I'm going to read you this list, and I want you to tell me what this list of games has in common. Okay, you ready? Dear Esther for the PC, Journey for the PlayStation 3, Amnesia Dark Descent for the PC, Bastion for the PC and Xbox 360, Braid for the PC, PS3 and Xbox 360, Dear Esther for the PC, Limbo for the Xbox 360 and PC, Portal 1 and 2 for the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3, Terraria for the PC, VVVVVVV for the PC, and Xenoclash for the PC and Xbox 360. What do all of those games have in common? They're current generation games, they're all innovative and received critical acclaim, and all those games, minus Amnesia the Dark Descent, that's a PC game, it's really pretty, can easily be done on this current generation of hardware. And I'm sure if a couple things in Amnesia the Dark Descent were cut back a little bit, I'm sure it could run no problem on PS3 and Xbox 360. See, it's not the hardware that's holding innovation in the games market back, it's the developers holding the innovation back. They're afraid to innovate because they're afraid if they try to make an innovative game that it won't sell. And because right now, like say they wanted to make a new IP, a AAA IP that was totally different than anything else out in the market, because of how expensive development costs for games are, if they push out this new IP and it flops, companies now close down if one game they create does bad. You see it all the time. Let me ask you a question, okay? Say the Xbox 720 was being released tomorrow, and it had a 6-core Core i7 hyper-threaded with a video processor equivalent to an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 690, and it had 32 gigabytes of system RAM. Do you think games would magically change? Do you think the games market would totally do a complete 180? No. You would still get your turd brown first-person shooters, your whole crapload of sequels, but they would just be prettier. You would now have tessellation, better lighting, better shadows, higher resolution textures. Because games with the next-gen consoles, I'm including the Wii U in this, are going to be even more expensive to develop, and developers are going to be even less willing to take risks. So anytime you see an article where a game developer is complaining about the current generation of hardware and saying that the hardware limitations of the current generation systems are not allowing them to innovate, laugh in their face and read them the same damn list of games I read to you. Innovation is not prettier visuals and better physics. Innovation involves originality and creativity, and that's something that scares game developers. This is Rich of Review Tech USA, signing out.